Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since my last video. I feel like I'm out of practice. Anyway, here I am. It's now January 7th. I can't believe it's 2016. I feel such a wave of relief when New Year came. You have no idea. I'm so looking forward to a positive 2016. I already feel a change, which is amazing. And only good things seem to be happening at the moment, so I'm just praying that this continues for the rest of this year. It's now week 4, nearly the end of week 4. I just spent an amazing week with my friend Chi from Australia, who came to be with me over New Year's. We basically laughed for a whole week, I think. So just had a really great New Year's. Hope everyone else did too. I feel like I've got so much to say. I've made some notes so that I stay on track. But first of all, I wanted to show you, I just already posted a picture of the hair loss, but I thought I'd show you on video. Freak a lot of you out, I suppose, especially the guys. So anyway, I will take off this bandage and show you how this has all turned out in just 1 week. It's crazy how much hair I've lost. I mean, I've clogged I think every shower and bath I've taken has just resulted in a clogged drain. So here we go, ready for shocking baldness. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so as you see, it's a really big area now, and there's pretty much no, I mean, there's a few strands. It looks like some really old Chinese man head now. I've also got cream on. I don't know if you can see. I like to cram the cream on and then put the bandage on and just let it like all get absorbed overnight. So I'll put the bandage back on later. But this is just so you guys can see my new look. I feel like I'm wearing a Halloween costume, Halloween mask, when you're intentionally trying to look like a clown. I feel a bit like Cousin It, which scared me to death when I was a kid. Couldn't even watch the movie. Just the poster at the cinema freaked me out so much. And now, I don't know, Karma or something? I don't know. Anyway, yep, so it's a lot further to the side than I imagined. I'm going to see my oncologist tomorrow for a checkup because I did blood test today as well. So check out tomorrow, and I'm going to ask him, again, this area that they're radiating, like, I just want to be sure, because I really, the tumors was here. So I don't know if the hair loss up until here is just an effect of generally the radiation, or is it because, they're even radiating over here, which hopefully they're not. Anyway, I'm going to ask that question tomorrow. Getting a slight headachy pinging pain right here. It's so sensitive now, my scalp. It's like major sunburn, but imagine like the skin around each hair follicle is majorly burnt, and so any way that even the thinnest last little bit of hair I have left, any movement of that hair is like, ow. Yeah, I'm gonna stop touching it now. Anyway, so a little bit painful, so I'm like whacking the cream on, and usually by the morning that's, all sunken in, and then I must shower every morning before radiation so that, there's nothing on there and it's totally dry. Yeah. So, yeah, the baldness was obviously a bit of a shock for me. I wasn't expecting it to, so much to come off. But, I've managed to laugh through most of it. That helps. And considering I don't feel so bad, apart from this, random pain sometimes, which generally passes quite quickly. And considering, what toxic treatments I'm doing right now, I can't really be bothered to worry about, how I look. Vanity has almost gone out the window, except I am going to sort out this part of my hair on Friday, because I don't like that it's so long compared to nothing. I think I'd just rather get rid of all of this. Anyway, I'm going to see what's possible, because it's going to be too painful to do too much. Everything will have to be very carefully cut off. Anyway, so also I wanted to talk about, because the reason why I'm doing these videos is to help the next person that might find themselves in my situation. So just wanted to explain my experience. I have had moments where, reality hits and it's like, God, this is actually happening to me. Obviously the hair falling out, I guess, provokes a lot more, maybe more negative feelings, and it's forced me to think about maybe, I don't know, I've tried to not let my fear, get in front of me, so because I don't want that to even be a part of, I don't want to even think about, not making it through all of this, that I don't want that to be on my radar at all. But anyway, I just want to, admit for the next person that, face group searching on brain cancer or whatever cancer you have, I tried it and I did not find it helpful at all. So I wouldn't recommend that to you if, you're going through this. A lot of people just wrote a lot of negative stories and negative outcomes of, relatives of theirs who had brain cancer, who went through treatment and, didn't end up working. And, the treatments options are really limited for brain cancer. They have standard protocols, but the results are not good, and they don't have very many options, if it comes back later. So the worst thing you could really do is read about the people that don't make it. A good website to look at, which is a forum for cancer patients, is called cancercompass.com. You can learn about all the survivor stories and survivors that have lasted 20, 30 years and they're doing great, and they still have tumor in their brain. Mine's been all removed. This is just preventive treatment I'm doing, but people who actually still have tumors, they've managed to live with it and just stop it from growing. And what I've learned from reading all the survivor stories, what I'm taking most from that is that all of them changed their lifestyle after their diagnosis. All of them radically changed their whole lives and perspective on life. They've changed their diet, they've started being much more healthy, they've started exercising, they started looking internally, doing meditation, doing a lot of emotional release exercises, which is what I'm trying to concentrate on now a lot as well. So, you learn from other survivors. I think that's really important. I've learned so much from them, and you kind of trust them because they've gone through everything you've gone through. It's difficult, I've had so much support, which is incredible. But, a lot of people have opinions, and it's kind of difficult listening to someone who, hasn't had a cancer diagnosis. It's easy to talk about what they would do, but it's like, well, let's talk about it again when you know what it's like, really. So anyway, yes, cancercompass.com. Don't do Facebook group searching. Didn't help me at all. I mean, maybe I'll find a Facebook group that only talks about positive stuff, but people need to release their losses as well, so totally understandable. I also wanted to talk about, because I'm so friggin' happy, my childhood friend Christina Lau, who's a brilliant singer-songwriter who lives in Vancouver. I've been following her musical journey for years and years. I myself used to write music, and she always inspired me with, she just got up on stage and just did it. And I always admired that. And she just organized a friend raiser. She loves puns, by the way. So she did a friend raiser in Vancouver, put on a whole show, like concert with other really talented artists, and they raised over $600 over there for my recovery. And that's the most beautiful thing anyone could do. I'm so touched by it. I'm still trying to get over it, really. I mean, all my friends have just been so incredible throughout this whole journey. I mean, I'm so speechless, as you can see. All I can say to all of you watching is cherish your friendships, because if anything happens to you like what's happened to me, then your friendships are the most important things to get you through the tough times. So really work on your friendships and, cherish them to death. That's something I've learned. Yes. So yeah, today I had a blood test because this is week 4, and my oncologist had told me that by week 4, that's when all my white and red blood cells are going to totally drop. And that's what they had said about the hair loss in week 3, and that really did happen. So I'm going to try not to be shocked and surprised if tomorrow I get my blood test results and my, red blood cell count and white blood cell count has, plummeted. I am already wearing a mask pretty much everywhere out in Hong Kong. I mean, the pollution is crazy awful here. So I'm wearing a mask everywhere because risk of infection is really high, especially now and for the next few weeks. I can't believe after this week is done, I've only got 2 weeks left. I mean, time is just flying by. I can't believe it. What else do I want to say? I wanted to talk about, so now that I have no hair, you can really see how well the surgeon sewed me up. I mean, this is where the scar is. That's where they sliced open, and that goes round the back, all the way around here. And they, flipped back the skin over my face, and then, drilled in and went in, got the tumor out, and then they flipped back, and then this is where they, it's just amazing. I can't even really see it. So I'm really impressed by that. I mean, if I hadn't lost my hair, I wouldn't be able to ever see it so clearly. But it's just incredible. I mean, surgeons are really magicians. Yeah, so I'm really happy about that. So okay, this is the end of today's video. I think I've said everything I want to say, but I'm still feeling really positive about everything. I just had an amazing New Year and week with my friend Chi. Couldn't have been a better week's holiday. Really, really amazing. And positive things are happening every day. I don't know if it's because I'm appreciating every day to the maximum, so now maybe I'm seeing more positive things than I do usually, but every day is so special for me at the moment. This new year, I'm so positive about it being a positive one. I can't wait. Really, yeah, I mean, I can't wait for this treatment to be over and try to get back to normal life again. I'm so excited for that. I mean, I know that's what's getting me through this as well. And all your support is every day blowing my mind. I love all of you so much, and please keep sharing the videos. I want to inspire, help anybody who's, possibly going through the same thing. I've met some amazing, wonderful other cancer patients who have been through what, the treatments I'm going through, and their advice and their tips have been, so helpful for me, and I just want to pass on to the next person as well. They've inspired me to want to help the next person. I really want to give back. So thank you for watching, and I hope we've had a few laughs over this at least, because, you know, there's got to be some jokes coming out of this. You know, that's inevitable. I'm ready for it, don't you worry. Okay guys, I'm gonna go to bed now. Got a big day tomorrow. I love you and good night.